Okay, folks, I got a couple pointers here for you and some WebAssign questions that I think you might need a little nudge with. The first one, I have this quote here. It says the rate of change of f is inversely proportional to the square of the radius. So this is a statement that can be written as a differential equation. We'll say it's something like this: the rate of change of this quantity f is proportional, beg your pardon, inversely proportional to the square of the radius. We might also write that as df dt equals k over r squared. So the inversely proportional part is why the r squared ends up in the denominator. And obviously the square of the radius, that's where you get r squared. Okay, another application in WebAssign is half-life. There's a couple half-life questions, and let's take a look. Another type of problem in WebAssign this go-around is half-life. You've probably seen half-life maybe in pre-calculus or in chemistry, but I just want to give you some pointers on half-life to refresh your memory. You can go ahead and solve this type of a differential equation as a half-life problem, where one of your initial conditions might be, we have some amount, we'll call it A, at the initial time, and then after one half-life, which I'll just call HL, after one half-life we have half of A. You can go ahead and solve this differential equation with those two initial conditions and get your constant C and your proportionality constant K. But there's another way. It's actually, I think, a little easier. And it looks like this. The amount of some quantity at time t is equal to the initial amount times 1/2 raised to the t divided by HL, where HL is the half-life. And what this formula does for you is, let's say the half-life is 2 years, and you want to know how much you have after 4 years. You take 4, you divide it by 2, boom, you get 2. That means you have 2 half-lives. You raise 1/2 to the second power, you get 1/4, because after 2 half-lives, you have 1/4 of what you started with. You don't have to do the problems this way. I'm just showing you another tool for the toolbox. Good luck.